Welcome back to our series. I'm here with the heart and soul of this place, my mother Haley, and today I'm going to be focused on the float and flow that she just recently had, and then I'm going to ask a couple questions about the yoga retreat coming up too. So let's get into it. What kind of yoga practice did you design for the campsite, and how would you create a flow that complements the physical effort of paddling there, doing yoga, and then paddling back?
The float and flow, it was a lot of fun. It was really good. The yoga practice kind of complemented, I think, the paddling with. Just being in nature was just so refreshing and enjoyable. But the yoga practice itself, to paddle out there, it's a lot of kind of upper chest, upper body strength. So we kind of did a little bit of chest opening. We did some shoulder exercises to kind of prepare for the paddle back. Some twisting to just kind of loosen up the spine from just kind of the sit to get to the campsite. And then we had to, I told the ladies, like we can't be doing yoga in the woods without doing the tree pose. So we had to end with a tree pose, and then a gentle stretching for the spine and child's pose, and then a nice shavasana at the end. So all in all, I think it was a very complimentary flow. We like I said, we did some chest opening, we did some twists, we did a nice little tree pose. It was probably about a 35 minute flow. It wasn't terribly long, and I tried to take in consideration that we are outside on uneven ground. You've got rocks and sticks, so we didn't spend a whole lot of time on our knees or to kind of cause some discomfort there. But I just wanted to kind of open up the chest, open up the spine, just kind of flow through those poses. Right. And I think it was everybody seemed to enjoy it. Yeah.
How long did everything take? Like the kayaking and the yoga?
All in all, let's see, we had to kind of push it back. Weather was a little bit questionable that day. Thankfully, nothing really happened. It had a little bit of a light sprinkle when we started, so it was very nice. The water was very calm. So we started at 2:00. And oh gosh, we got to the campground. It took us probably about 45 minutes to paddle out there, about a 30-minute flow. Then we had a nice little snack, little conversation. Headed back probably around 4:00 or so, and so we're probably back at the dock. It was before 5:00, about 4:30, 4:45 when we kind of finished it all up. So all in all, about 2.5, maybe 3 hours.
Okay,
tops.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
You mentioned that the yoga complemented the paddling and kayaking.
I think so.
And is that just because you were in nature? Were you trying to make it mindful, or just energy flow, or all of it?
All of it. I love being outside.
Yeah.
And kayaking, paddleboarding, being on the water, along with kind of hiking and being in the woods. Those are two of my most favorite things to do, my kind of passions of mine. And so being able to incorporate that into a group activity with a bunch of great people, and throw in some yoga in the middle of it, just is very just kind of soul cleansing. It feels good to be in that space, in God's creation, and sharing those adventures and those activities with a bunch of kind of like-minded women. It was very refreshing, very energizing, and it was a lot of fun for me as kind of being the guide to be able to create the experience and then incorporate the yoga practice to kind of complement the muscles and the body parts that we were using, and being able to kind of open up those spaces and kind of prepare you for the paddle back to the dock. So
Float and Flow, that is on the last Saturday of every month, correct?
Correct. So yeah, the first one was this last Saturday. And then, next one's going to be June 27th.
Okay.
1 o'clock is launch time, and we finish when we finish, so usually around 3 hours or so.
And there's 8 spots?
Yes, 8 spots on that. So if you have your own equipment, if you have your own paddleboard or kayak, you can bring your own. If you don't and you want to join us, I do have 4 boats that you can rent for the event. I've got 1 paddleboard and 3 kayaks. So if you want to join us but don't have your own paddleboard or kayak or life jacket, I can supply for 4 spots on that. So 8 total. And I do have room for 4 people if you need to rent equipment to join us.
Okay, sounds good. And I'm going to switch up to the yoga retreat questions now. How would you structure a full day at a retreat that includes morning yoga, trails, and then an evening session or whatever?
So, this is going to be my first retreat, and I'm really excited about this. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But kind of how I have it structured is the first day is just kind of a meet and greet. I am also going to take the sound bowl, so I'll have some sound meditation thrown in the mix. But so what I envision it to look like, kind of get set up, have a nice meal, evening meal. Definitely got to have a campfire if we're going to be out camping, and just a little bit of sound meditation on the campfire the first night. We'll have a morning yoga flow, which will be just kind of a stretching flow to wake up the body and reconnect with our day, kind of set an intention. Then a gentle hike through the woods in the Ozarks, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful place. So they call that forest bathing, but whether you call it hiking or forest bathing, I mean just having that connection is such a spiritual moment to have that, and so I'm excited to offer that. With the hike will be kind of early afternoon, and then we'll have some opportunities just to have some quiet time. I mean, if you want to journal, if you want to go on your own little nature excursion, play in the creek. They've had some rain down there, so the creek water should be flowing pretty good. So we should have some beautiful creeks to enjoy. And then I would like to do a sound meditation around dinner time, have an evening flow, probably more of like a yin type flow, just kind of relaxation, stretching, just kind of loosening up the muscles that we use during the hikes, and just kind of bringing that awareness and mindfulness to the end of the day to kind of prepare for bed, and just enjoying a campfire in the evening.
And how long is this going to be?
It's Friday through Sunday, so Friday afternoon through Sunday afternoon. So 2 nights and 3 days. So a short retreat, but the opportunity to disconnect from noise, from duties, from stress, and reconnect to yourself, to nature, to God, is the setting that I'm trying to offer with this retreat. So if you want to join us, we still have some spots available, and so you can comment under this post here, and I can send you the information to get signed up if you'd like.
Okay, and you guys are camping, right?
It is. So it is a camping retreat, pretty primitive. It's in Chadwick, Missouri, which is kind of heart and the Mark Twain National Forest down in the Ozarks. It's beautiful. It's private land. It's my mom's land. She's got about 50 acres down there. So we will be camping on her land. We will have kind of primitive amenities. So, I mean, there's no bathhouse or anything like that, but I mean, there is a composting toilet and a camp shower that you can use. But yeah, we'll be outside pretty much the whole time.
Do you guys have shelter if it does happen to like thunderstorm or rain or anything?
So, I mean, we'll have a small little kind of camper that we can use if we need to. But if it's just a light rain, then
Right.
we'll have our tents and a little kind of canopy that we can kind of hide under.
Yeah. What experiences do you have with outdoor yoga and hiking and all of that stuff? And do you think the float and flow kind of helped you prep for that outside yoga and that stuff?
Yeah. Well, I personally I've been camping since I was little. I kind of got away from it as I was raising a family. Things tend to get busy, and but thankfully I was able to reconnect to those roots and to that passion as my children got older. One thing that I would like, and kind of part of this retreat for women, is when I did start taking that opportunity for myself to go camping, to go hiking and kayaking. When I first started, it was extremely difficult. There was a sense of guilt that I was leaving my family, that I was being selfish by doing something that I wanted to do without my whole family. It was very difficult. And over time, I realized that these getaways, these opportunities made me like myself better, which made me a better mom, a better wife, a better nurse when I was in the hospital. And it got to I realized that my family didn't look at that as me abandoning them or me leaving them for selfish reasons. Even your dad would be like, "Isn't it time for you to go camping again?" As just kind of joking. And that just feels accepting. It was a great way to let me know that it's okay for me to take this time to recharge, to re-energize, to offer myself that self-care. But I was amazed at how difficult it was. The first several years that I started camping with my girlfriends and even my solo trips, it was very, very difficult. And I still have a little bit of that when I go, but it is definitely much easier. But it's knowing that this is not selfish, it's self-care, and that is important for me to make me a better human, to make me a better mother, make me a better wife. It just makes me better, all around, and to have that spiritual connection is so important as well. So if you're kind of in that same boat, kind of having those same thoughts and feelings, just know that's normal and that that's okay, and that it's not selfish to offer self-care to yourself and to be able to take that time to heal yourself, to reconnect to yourself, and you'll be a better person at the end of it, I promise.
Well, I think that is going to be a great way to end, and so thank you so much for your time. And if you guys want to continue to see this series, just give us a follow, and we try to post here every week. So come back and leave a comment if you have any questions on any topic that you want to hear. So thank you guys.
Thanks.